Hi, welcome back. Kaylied Gamer here again. Yes, we're doing LiveStream now. Going to be streaming some racing games, various racing games. Going to start off with Outrun 2. And this is Outrun 2 Coast to Coast on the original Xbox. It's being played through backwards compatibility on Xbox 360. So I just fancy playing a few racing games this evening, so I'm going to stream them while we're playing them. I do like some of the unique soundtracks on this game. Yeah, really like soundtracks on Outrun as well, especially the original old coin up. But yeah, we'll be playing Outrun 2 SP. The load time's not too bad on this. A little bit of a pause at the beginning of the game. But such good ports of the arcade, really, considering, you know, the age of the game as well. It's a very nice looking game still.
Get ready.
Evening, Dean, how are you? So I fancied playing a bit of racing games tonight for a change. So now the backwards compatibility of this game on the 360 ain't perfect, but it's easier to capture. Hi Gol, how are you? That's Trying to keep you on the old road. Yeah, I really like Outrun 2 still. It's a shame it never really got another re-release on the Xbox One. Should have put it onto the Microsoft Store, really. Yeah, again, it's another Sega coin that's been languishing nowhere in the unseen worlds of Sega history. Death Adder's crypt is going to languish there for forever. Cracking music, yeah, I know, yeah, it's great. I'll say I like the Outrun soundtrack, I like the old coin-op soundtrack as well. So I'm trying to get my head around the Xbox 360 controller again. I was playing on 360 last night. Analog sticks feel a little bit loose compared to the Xbox One. I've got a steering wheel if I wanted to use this on the original Xbox, but it's not so good to set up to stream from the original Xbox. I have done it in the past, but I ain't got an HDMI solution to output from the original Xbox. Should probably get some sort of like Kaylied or something, rather than an OSSC or something. I'll just use a composite to HDMI and the picture's a little bit fuzzy. The HDMI on the 360 is mostly it ain't too bad. So it drops a couple of frames here and there on the emulation. Well, I say emulation, it's backwards compatible, and it is emulating it in emulating the original Xbox. But generally it ain't too bad. It's playable. It is nice to play. So I've got a Thrustmaster steering wheel for the original Xbox. It's really nice to play with the wheel. So I'd forgive you can hear any background noise on the stream. So there's quite a few fireworks going off around by us this evening. Obviously getting prepared for bonfire night, I would have thought. So they tend to start bonfire night about a fortnight early around here, even before Halloween. Again, you can get fireworks let off around here in the middle of the summer, so it's strange. It's just a strange one. I thought they were supposed to be on sale for so many months of the year. Well, I think it's fireworks. I don't think it's gunfire. It could be gunfire. What was the last thing Sega released that was any good? Good question. Good question. I don't mind the Yakuza games on the PlayStation 4, to be honest. They ain't everyone's taste. The newest Yakuza game, I don't know, I ain't so fussed on that one, because that's sort of when it's gone off on another tangent, and with a different main character. But coin-op wise, I have no idea. You've got to go back a few years now, haven't you? Yeah, it's the trouble with a lot of coin-op manufacturers. It's a lot of, you could say the same about a lot of console manufacturers as well, really, Koya. What was the last really good game that Microsoft released? What was the last really good game that Sony released? That won a remaster? So, yeah, I know. Unfortunately, we're all stuck in that limbo, I think, as experienced gamers. Waiting for the next big, decent thing. You could say the same about Nintendo at some point. I mean, probably Odyssey, you know. It's probably the last big, decent game Nintendo released, probably. I don't know. It has released some fairly decent games on the Switch. Per se, that's what I do like about yeah, well, they've sold the arcade stuff in Japan anyway. They ain't owned by Sega, are they? They've actually signed some sort of cloud gaming deal with Microsoft, haven't they? Sega. They're just going to be sort of helping Microsoft develop cloud games, I think. Let's hope it's a bit more successful than Crackdown 3. Yeah, they sold the arcade centres off a while ago in Japan, didn't they? The big one, Sega.
Get ready.
It's in Akihabara, what the area you say? Yeah, I was telling Tuner about that a while ago. Or I don't think he realised that they were getting rid of the main one. They had someone else running them for them, didn't they? I think. Sold the sort of licensing of the arcades to someone else. It was just like a franchise, innit? I think there are a lot of ex-Taito arcades as well, isn't there? In Japan. I think the whole arcade thing has collapsed, hasn't it? Really everywhere throughout the world. You see a lot of videos in the arcade centres in America as well, and they just seem to be, you know, stuck in an era. Get out of it. Seem to be stuck in that, I don't know, stuck about like 2012 era, don't they? Stuck almost 10 years ago. The raw thrills, whatever they're called, like the modern day equivalent of Midway. Yeah, that flagship one is it Akihabara, whether it's Akibara. Yeah, in the games district, well, tech district. Yeah. There's just no call for arcade games, though, is there? Really, in arcade centres. I mean, who wants to go to an arcade centre, a traditional arcade centre, not somewhere like Arcade Club, but like somewhere like an arcade centre and like spend 50, 60 quid for a couple of hours, you know, on arcade games. I don't think that market's there anymore. People would rather, you know, play download stuff or whatever. I know it's a shame, but like, I don't think there's any innovation there now anyway. Sort of, I think all arcade is sort of gone flat, and no expendable cash out there really now, is it? And say, do you want to, you know, stand about in an arcade, or would you rather just the flick of a switch, download it, play it on your own console, and come to your own home with the, you know, the eating on and beer, and you know, and you got to go out. You haven't got to go out the house. It's pretty antisocial in a way. But years ago, you used to just have like mates around who used to play video games and stuff. You know what I mean? It was like a late teens, early 20s. So that was my social aspect of it anyway. Never really arcade social aspect so much. You know, just get the beers in, bowl of pizza. You know, back in the days of Sonic the Hedgehog, it was like beers and pizza, and you know, spend the weekend trying to finish Sonic. You know what I mean? It's like, so Sonic's release, I was like nearly 20 or so. So if I wore out getting pissed out my face, be wasting my money on video games. Just to say, naturally used to think, you know, the video games was the only thing that was like of value that I used to spend my money on back then. In full fairness, because like used to go out night clubbing and stuff, you'd be just frittering your money away. And, you know, you have a good night out, but like if you go and spend, you know, 100 quid or whatever on a good night out, it's good, but come Monday, you've got the memories, but that money's gone, eh? Well, sometimes you got the memories, sometimes there's that piss, you haven't got the memories, you've got other people reminding you what state you've been. Exactly, you know what I mean? It's, as I say, I probably did just about start smoking around that time, about 2021. I used to smoke at an earlier age. Started then, I quit later on. Strange but true. I would love to give it that. Yeah, I know. I don't know. There's a lot you say about the IPs, the intellectual properties for Sega. I think they're trying to promote these now with Microsoft again, but they left it so long. And some of the choices that they made, some of the reboots and stuff. Remember that Golden Axe game? I mean, there's the one on the PS2. And then there's the one that was released on the 360 and the PS3, where you controlled, was it Tyrese Flair? Was it Beast Rider or something? Now I tried to like that, but I just couldn't get my head around how to stay like it. I think it was trying to be like Evan the Blade. It's a strange game that was. Oh, that's Beast Rider. It's like, what's the other one? Planetaria. That never got a home release, did it, as far as I'm aware? Planetarias. May have been put onto some collection somewhere. But as far as I'm aware, that never got an home release. I think Capcom have been looking now with the Resident Evil franchise as well, because apart from Resident Evil and Street Fighter, what have Capcom done recently? So it's the Japanese dev codes. It's like even Konami milked Metal Gear Drive, I don't know. It was the Crash one, I think a lot of it was down to that crash we had in like 2008, 2009, because they were all on about video games are going to be like, you know, bulletproof. The video game industry was like bomb-proof, it was bulletproof. And obviously it was, because loads of developers went to the wall right that era. And the arcade industry sort of, I don't think it, I mean it was in decline then, but I think that was one of the nails in the coffin. And it's like they salted the bones with COVID. COVID salted its bones, eh? It's dead now. It's dead and buried. Take coming back. No, he's going to get resurrected anytime soon, is he? Not in its old format anyway. It's going to be, you know, some sort of online shop come Xbox Live, PS Network style, Switch Online mode style-esque, cloud gaming, home-based, whatever you want to call it. I think the days of the old arcade centre are over now. So for me, I mean, I always wanted like an arcade perfect version of Outrun, and the other coin ops of that like era from when I was like in my teens and whatever. I always wanted them, like, you know, like stuff like Shinobi and that, you know, being arcade perfect. That was my nostalgic wish, you know what I mean? And obviously we've had that over the years, and other things have been added as well, like this, like Outrun 2, which is obviously a modern take on the old Outrun game. So you know, I'm quite happy with what I've had over the years. Sega, but obviously it's of past years, isn't it? It's past years. New stuff. I don't know where they're going to go with the Microsoft thing. That's a strange one to call. I don't know how you're gonna go forward with the. It's like the revival of a lot of the old coin-op names and things, and down to the minis and now, even the consoles. It's all down to these minis. The revival of a mini, like the Astro Mini, and you see that Taito one that's due out. Is it the Egret? Whatever it is. Try to revive them, man. They try to bring it back. Like I said, all these Neo Geo re-releases. I mean, it's just, you know, it's opened the door for emulation for a lot of people, and it really, because you think, well, but bought these games, wherever I've played them in the past. Do I need to buy them again now? Probably not. Not unless you're a completist. Nothing wrong with being a collector that wants a complete collection of games, but. Yeah, I mean, they are collector's items. They are the cabinets and the PCBs. But you need the space to keep them there. I mean, if I stripped everything out this room, just put, just put like a small sofa in here and couple of shelves for some consoles. I could probably fit about 2 or 3 cabs, little, well, not little, like candy cabs in here or somewhere, but it's not that big, this room. But what? But then you got to store the PCBs here, and I won't want a sit down cab in here, put it that way. I want a hydraulic out room in here. Say that you've seen them on people over the years, you're on YouTube in the past, have had like bought the full-size cabs and have gone mad buying all these cabs up, and then in the madness they've bought that many, they've amassed a collection that's that big. They don't know how they've thought that they could store it. You got to rent a frigging warehouse to store them in. So arcade club's a great place for something like that, really unique. But I've 1 or 2 candy cabs or whatever, or like I say, if you've ever seen the guy, he's been on here a few years now. He's alright. His name's Paul Griffo. Is he 16-bit Griff now? I think he was. Used to be Griffo 83X. Now he's got a row of small cabs in his lounge or his dining room, whatever, and that, or one of his downstairs rooms. And they look nice, you know what I mean? If you're into that thing, that's fine. He's got a row of small cabs and stuff. So obviously he's really into like that retro gaming. You know what I mean? That PCB arcade. I think the video wizards he's got. But I don't think my missus would put with that. Just about puts up with his fucking spare bedroom full of shit. So. But some of you've seen them channels over the time, and they've like gone over the board, they've really gone overboard and bought that much crap, and then I won't say bought that much stuff, like the games and stuff, or arcade cabs or whatever, and then they just can't bloody store them. mean, sometimes I look at the crap that I've got here, the amount of games and stuff I've got. You know, I think, what do I want to play? And then you look at it all and you think, oh no, I don't want to play any of it, you know what I mean? So I've probably got about 1,500 plus physical copies of games from discs and cards and whatever. And I might just plug and play in and play some games, you know what I mean, that was built in there. The 60 quid plug and play console some days, because I just can't be bothered to choose anything that's on the shelf. So God knows what them people are like. They've got like, you know, like 20,000 video games in the collection. No. There's another tuber on here. You know, it seems like a decent chap. Just a lot of the car boots. And you know, he's got a massive game collection. His name's Stuart 2T UK. You've probably seen his channel or not. So it seems alright. You know, he's he said before, who dies with the most games wins. I'm sure that's how a lot of people feel. Oh, subliminal, how are you, mate? I'm going off on one here. Just rambling on, just babbling on, talking crap as usual. At least I had a drink yet. Not yet. Exactly, everyone's spoiled for choice. You just you know, even if you're playing it on your mobile phone, I mean, I don't like mobile phone gaming. You got the choice, eh? You just think. I still thought about trying to slim some of my PlayStation 2 stuff down. I know, because some of the PlayStation 2 stuff's going for silly money, innit? And it's even got to be like a great title, has it? It's got to be like a really like great game, like something that's a bit hard to get hold of, like is it Grimoire and stuff like that, and like Odin Spear, you know, all that stuff used to be expensive at one time, because I flogged them when they was fairly expensive. Like, I was buying them for like 15 quid used, and then I was selling for like 30 quid, doubling my money. For like the silly money now, eh? Even more. Even PlayStation 3 stuff, asking for stupid money in it. It's true. Well, I mean, I've done it in the past. I've just gone out. I've in the past, like when they've changed over consoles, like generations, you could have gone into game, couldn't you? Like a couple of months after, when everyone's traded everything in. It's like when the 360 and the PlayStation come out, and you could get original Xbox games, PlayStation 2 games, and you could you can buy them for like less than a couple of quid each. Some of them are like virtually giving them away. I remember buying games out of W.H. Smith's for the PSP. You know, say 1 month they were like full price. Next, they were like pricing them down to like, you know, like a £5 a piece. And I went mad. I bought a load of games. Some of them I never even played. I've kept them for a few months, and then I flogged them. So most of them are, you know, I'll probably double my money on them, but I just bought them for the sake of buying them. I don't know. You know, the old and the complete collection thing totally baffles me. You know, unless your console's got, you know, like a complete collection. If you know, it's like something like the Wonders one or something, or that super graphics. You know, if they're only like a dozen or half a dozen games to make your collection up. Like the Virtual Boy ain't got many games as he, so I can understand somebody. I mean, I am a Virtual Boy fan. You know what I mean? I don't think if I've ever actually seen one in the flesh. So I ain't knocking it because I've never played it, but they really sell well, do they? And I don't think there's loads of games out for it, so I can understand if someone wants to buy every single Virtual Boy game. You know, like, but why would you want to buy every single PlayStation 1 PAL game? Why would you want to buy every single Wii game? Why would you want to buy every single GameCube game? Why would you want to buy every single game for any format generally? I mean, why would you want Barbie Simulator, you know, 2012 and Barbie Simulator 2010 and you know, My Fat Cat Goes for a Walk 15, you know what I mean? Why would you want that? Why would you want all that fucking shovelware shit or whatever it is in between? Why would you want it? Why would you want it? Why would you want it? I don't know. I mean, they like a stamp collection, is it? It's like a stamp collection. They take up too much fucking room. I mean, with this, I mean, you collect stamps. You can stick them in a book or you can put them on your shelf. I mean, you're looking at video games. Even the smallest are like, you know, in box. You're looking at jewel cases. Well, saying that, I mean, he moves away from video games as well, doesn't he? Another mate of mine used to be mad into collecting music. He used to started off with vinyl, and then he sort of moved on to CDs. You know, CDs was the latest, greatest thing. So it was tapes and vinyl. He used to collect at one time, and then he went on to, like I say, and then he went on to CDs. But he just buy anything, you know, even shit you wouldn't listen to. I mean, I bet he'd have a couple of thousand CDs. I went round there the one time, the last time I went round, which has been years and years ago now. I went round and he's just got like a giant case full of CDs and stuff. I mean, I don't think he'd ever fucking played half of them. He just bought it. Probably ever even come out the box. You know what I mean? Warm or fucking. I still get it. I still get it. So we tell you, just games, is it? It's just the old hoarding thing. It can happen with anything, Corey. But each to their own. I ain't knocking anyone that wants to have a full set. That's up to them, you know what I mean? But personally, I don't get it, do they? I mean, a lot of people probably think, why would you want to have, you know, 12 consoles with just like 20 or 30 games on each? You know, what's the point in that? I'd rather just have one console with, you know, 250 games on it. It's horses for courses, eh? It's horses for courses. It is horses for courses. Yeah, well, I can understand what you're saying there, Subliminal. Yeah, I have actually done that. I do buy what I like. I do buy what I like. I have bought stuff in the past to sell it on. I've got to admit, if I've seen something really cheap, I thought, I ain't that bothered about it, or it's a double. And I know, like a couple of 360 games, I saw them ages ago. They were like, I think they were in a Morrison's, they were clearing the game section out. And they were selling them for like £5. And I thought, I can sell them for like 10, 15 quid on eBay. Because they were fairly new. And I just don't know why they were clearing them out. So, you know, I was a reseller in that way. I'll buy something. If I know I can make a profit on it further on down the line, I'll do it. So, but I would buy something personally, just to stick on the shelf that I've got no intention of playing. No. Or watching. Same with films, I just wouldn't do it. I'd be like, no, I could buy it as a gift for someone. I'd rather give it away. If I bought something I really don't like, in the past I've either traded it in, stuck it on eBay, or give it away as a gift. Ask someone else if they want it. But yeah, no, I ain't knocking anyone who wants to be a full collector person of anything, whether it's music or video. It just baffles me personally why you'd want it. I mean, I've got games that I touched. I bet some of these games that I've got on my shelf here, I took them out of the cases. I took the disc out. Some of the discs I took out of the cases. Probably got over 10 years. So why would I want more? I think someone mentioned one of my streams the other day, something about I need to get a JTAG Xbox 360. I just said the last thing I want is a JTAG'd Xbox 360. That's the last thing I want. I've got more shit now than ever to play. Why would I want an Xbox full of games, extra shit to play, to find time to play? You know what I mean? Probably. If I ain't got half the shit I've got, yeah, great, but why do I need more hard drives full of fucking games that I need to get round to play? I feel guilty as fucking hell with half the shit I don't play now anyway. So the last thing I want is more shit to pile on. Well, that was a bit dodgy, boy. Get out of the way, you. See that horse? Exactly. It's definitely horse shit. Again, I could understand anyone not wanting to collect retro games these days. You know, like the genuine stuff, and just going with the hard drive full of stuff anyway. If they don't want to collect, but you know, like the real stuff. I won't say real, but you know what I mean, physical hardware, the physical releases in a box or whatever. They just want to get like, you know, like. Dean's, yeah, he's still here, Dean. Like your ODE, whatever it is for your Saturn, it's full of games. I can understand that, you know what I mean? Because the price of Saturn games, why would you want to spend that sort of stupid money on one disc? I mean, the disc when it was retail, they were cheap, right? Okay, 60 quid on import. Probably selling them for around about the equivalent to 35 quid, 30 quid in Japan. You were paying 60 quid on import, obviously, because it's a rarity and the import company's got to stay open. Sometimes they were mail order, sometimes they were shops, but you know, you're paying for the privilege of something that you can't get easily on the shelf in a store over here. Hey, no problem, you know. But nowadays, you've got people trying to sell, shops and eBayers trying to sell them old Saturn games, you know, that have already, you know, they've been out for how long, and they, okay, they're rare, but they're like stuff like Radiant Silvergun and that. I mean, the prices on stuff like that, you know what I mean? Radiant Silvergun, you're gonna pay like 300 quid for a copy of, for a disc, for a CD. Radiant Silvergun or whatever. Oh. Unless you've got a real, you know, nostalgia for that game, I just can't see who would do that. 40 quid for Splatterhouse, exactly. I think I paid about 50 quid for mine boxed. But I say it's probably about 5, well, I don't know, it was 20. Was it 2013, 2014? So if you go along there, 7 years ago. I actually play Outrun 2 on this. Oh no. Bloody hell. Pal. Pal stuff. I mean, I've always hated. Well, of course I've always hated. That is a lie. When I had a Sega Master System, PAL wasn't an issue for me. When I got a Sega Mega Drive, the Japanese one, after that, everything PAL, I just wasn't interested with unless it run at 60Hz, because once I played the Mega Drive at 60Hz and like stuff like the PC Engine, I just couldn't go back to playing 50Hz PAL. Even PlayStation 2 games that run at 50Hz, I can't touch them. I just blows my mind trying to play them. It's just like all I can see is the borders and hear the slow music and it's like, nah, forget it. Gotta switch it off. To say some PAL Saturn stuff wasn't too bad. It was actually optimised for it. It's like Sega Rally, Guardian Heroes, was it Dragon Force? Quite a few others were actually optimised for PAL. Saturn wasn't so bad, was it? But like I say, I couldn't. Like I say, I've had to put a switch on my old Sega Master System to play the games full speed. A couple of games that work quite right. I think it's Operation Wolf. Don't work quite right with the 60Hz activated. Apart from that, most of the games work quite well, as far as I'm aware, with the 60Hz switch. And again, that's a really easy mod to do if you've got a Master System. And again, I've only got a handful of games on the Master System cartridges because they're the ones that I've got some sort of nostalgic memory. So I've got games in the PC Engine collection now that I didn't have on the first PC Engine collection, and I could quite easily just let them go. Lesser known titles. But I ain't gonna, because like they're just getting that rare now, and they don't really take any space up. Say CD style cases don't take that much room, providing you got thousands of them. DVD boxes, DVD cases, they're massive. It's the only thing we like. You went from sort of like CD style cases to bigger cases there. It's like the Saturn ones. They started off with them like cardboard and plastic mixed cases. There they. And then they went to like the more traditional style, almost like a DVD case, didn't they? The cardboard ones, God, they were fragile, were they? Like the Super Nintendo cases, God. Super Famicom cases. It's like back when I had my first Super Famicom, I bought a Super Famicom. It was in box. Games was boxed. I think, they were in really good condition. It wasn't that old. It was less than 12 months old. The guy that sold it, the first one I bought was a RGB one, Scott, internal modded, and it was a good price. And it was like F-Zero and whatever, and all the boxes and that. They're all like really nice condition because the guy looked after them. But I was picking games up around about the same time, and obviously used. Even then, the boxes were like battered. It's like you could get to like Birmingham down on the markets, and there used to be a few stores that used to sell used games. And the worst boxes are always going to be Super Famicom. Cardboard boxes that, God knows what they used to do to them. So I remember the original copy of Super Girls and Ghosts, Japanese, Chomakimura, and I bought it from the Birmingham market. And the box, I think I paid about 15-20 quid for it, so it was a really good price. And it wore that old, it wore 12 months old. But the box, the box. I almost just threw the box away. I think I kept the box. I don't know what happened in the end. I did flog it. For cardboard boxes, and the worst. PAL Saturn games are nuts. Yeah. Prices on. WrestleFest card. Is that the one by Data East, or was that Tato? My brother likes the WrestleFest arcade as well. So he's all into all the wrestling, or he used to be. So I think there's some sort of wrestling event going on over Birmingham way, this weekend. I think I heard him mention it. No! Tit. Now, I've said it before, like, almost give up video gaming, where after Dreamcast failed and the import scene sort of started to die a death in the end. It's like, So I sort of went into buying PAL games, but like and consoles, starting with like the Xbox and the GameCube. Then eventually it was a PlayStation 2. Then not long after it was a Xbox 360. All consoles I've still got. And so then it went to Wii, PlayStation 3. Wii U, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, dotted in between with recollecting retro consoles like the Neo Geo and Japanese Saturn and the PC Engine and stuff. Pain in the ass. Oh, we'll take Testarossa now. How's he going? Annoying me. Oh, you fucker, you. They are going to make the checkpoint now because of that, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gonna be close for doing it, the checkpoint through that one. I think I'm gonna. I'm running out of time. I'm out of time. I'm out of time. 2, 1. Right by there, you fucker. Yeah, I don't know. Like you say, the Wii was a bit of a one of them, wasn't it? It was a bit of a one of them. It was a bit of a one of them. I've got a Wii. We bought a Wii. So we got the Wii U. You got the Switch. I know where you're coming from. I ain't got it for the Waggle games, though. No, it's the Waggle games. So there was some decent games on the Wii and the Wii U. Oh, warning. Go again. it's like PlayStation 1, 2. There's a load of shovelware shit on there. It's like switches, the Switch and the DS. They all had a lot of shovelware shit around there. I thought the Wii was, you know, something different, I guess. Different ain't always better. Probably got about 60 odd Wii games, and out of the 60 odd Wii games, I could probably say you can name 10 really good games. That was about it. Depends, like you say, it depends if you're into Nintendo stuff. I mean, I've got it more so because the missus likes the Mario games and that, you know what I mean? Well, I played Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 and got the Mario Kart game on it. Got like Sin and Punishment 2 on there. And like, I bought all the SNK collections on there as well. So. But I can see why a lot of people sort of moved on from Nintendo after the Cube. And so I don't think the missus was that bothered about buying a Wii U, but I just thought it was something again a bit different with that controller with the screen in it, which, you know, it's pretty much like the Switch, but it ain't totally portable. Even though I've sat downstairs in the lounge and the Wii U's been upstairs in the bedroom, and you can like use that screen remotely. It's as good as a Switch, you know what I mean, for games. A lot of games have been ported over to Switch. Yeah, put something else on in there. Let's put something else on. Some a little bit more modern. This is a game that started off on the series, sort of started off on the original Xbox, which is a sort of splintered off from the original Metropolis Street Racer series, and it was. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries, Dean. Catch you another time. Thanks for chatting here, mate. Probably catch you on another evening or Tuna Sand streams on the weekend. Yeah, take it easy, mate. Terrible car. See how a car's worth. That's a god awful car. Ford Sierra. And the old Ford Sierra Sea Slug. Can have no idea the save date on the game on this. It's going to actually show me system settings. Probably going to want to quit in. Continue event. Sure about the audio. I think I might have actually turned the music off completely in this game last time I was playing it. Nice try. Try that one again. This music, it's very quiet. Very quiet, isn't it? Turn up just a little bit. Oh, nice. Best if you look at the map. Really need to get in front of this guy here. What's going to happen, is it? Going to get eliminated. There we go. Elimination time, is it? Elimination time? Yeah. Not so good. Try that one again. Get in car view for a change. Stratos trying to sneak around on the inside there, look. Well, I'm actually going to take a break now, and I'll be back in part 2 of the stream. So I've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes now. I'm actually going to take a break, but I will be back to around about 10:30. So again, cheers, thanks for anybody that's watching, and thanks for anyone that's chatted in the stream. So providing no issues, I will be back streaming again at 10:30. So again, cheers, thanks a lot, and cheers again, and thanks for dropping in, and I'll catch you in a short while.